And then when you get in, how do you think that shit looks? Parabalams everywhere.
No, let's not shit on the cars like that. One nigga is gonna pick it up, and the next thing I'm getting stopped there. Man.
No, that's you.
You the guy from the podcast.
Okay, wait, nah.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the 5th episode of the Come and Chaos podcast. And I'm Dooms.
And I'm D-Boy.
Yeah, man. We're back with another episode. We halfway there, man.
Man, we're only gonna do. We're doing 10. We're doing a series.
Like, I always wonder who decides such things. Like, do they first check if the show is doing well, and then they decide that okay, maybe we'll end at episode 10, or they write the whole 10 episode, and then
they trim it out or something.
Yeah.
Nah, I think this is gonna be like a 10-episode series, and then we're gonna take a year's break. Do like what do you call this series that people like a lot? Euphoria, and wait 2 more years to drop the next season.
Yo, like the ones which go out for like 2 years or so, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's torture. Like right now, Game of Thrones had a spin-off.
Shit, yeah. House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. What happened to
Forgot
that
about.
shit?
I completely even forgot that exists.
When it comes back, you definitely have to rewatch the whole season. Like, what was the whole point of us watching that thing, and then it comes back 2 years later?
Nah, that's true.
I
Like,
forgot
series
everything.
have become movies, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
once in a while, and then
Yo,
you get
man,
that shit.
we are back.
We're back, guys. Episode 5.
Episode 5 it is, man.
Ooh.
Man. You know, funny thing.
Uh-huh.
You don't notice, but I've noticed on our previous podcast,
Uh-huh.
this was our last episode.
Don't jinx that shit. It's the wood, yeah.
Jinx it,
Touch it. Was it?
Yeah. The last episode was episode 5.
We did 5 and we're out.
Yeah, and then we are out like, psh. And
But
then,
like I said, that was the pilot series
Yeah.
of this podcast. So I guess this is a good pilot because I feel like we're gonna go on, man. I
Yeah.
don't feel like doesn't feel like it's coming anywhere to the end. It feels like we're just getting kicked off.
Yeah. Feels like we're on -5. We still need to go
Like
on.
we still have to catch up. There's still a lot to do,
Yeah, man. Otherwise, how have you been, man?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I can't complain. Life has been great. I'm healed. I'm healed.
You look
For
better.
the people who care, I look better. The
Yeah.
pink has went away from my face. Thank
Jeez.
God.
Well, as I was showering, I'm busy having a little bit of anxiety, thinking that maybe you'll call me again and say, yo. I'm like, yo.
No, man. I think I'm going to stay away from pools for a minute now, bro. Like, I'm going to stay
No,
away
I
from
think you
that
can
shit.
swim, but just give it a break on the day we record.
Just not on the day. If we're
Yeah.
going to record, I stay away from extreme activities. Like, I don't do shit. I think it's just going to be one of those.
No,
But
man.
I'm good. How have you been, man?
I've been okay.
Yeah?
This is the first time you're asking me how I've been, huh?
I haven't done that. Shit, I'm
I always
alive,
watch
bro.
it back. I'm like, I'm concerned about this guy. But it's okay.
How have you been, man?
Yeah, no, I've been good, man. Not much to complain about. Life is okay, you know. I don't know. I think as a country, we're in a very good place, depending on how the cricket ends.
Like, literally anything. Like, I feel like we're always at a tipping point, man.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, I've been great. The mood of the country got me with it. Like, I feel like, it's doing this whole patriotic thing. It's helping a little bit. It helps your personal mood.
You joined in, you're like, oh yeah, shit, this rugby is the shit. Let me start supporting the hockey.
Hey, I got a t-shirt.
You got a t-shirt? Where, man? Those
On the
things right out.
streets. Like, come on, you need to stop pretending.
Like, you don't
That's
gonna go
where
to
most people
No,
go
the thing
to
is,
that.
honestly, Ed gets sold out of those shit. Like, the actual stores.
By the way, I
think-
said I'm not drinking this episode.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing I do once we
as you
start.
reach for your drink. No, that's the thing. Like, literally, I think, who makes them? Is it Nike?
Yeah, Nike.
Yes, Nike literally say they ran out of
Yeah,
stock.
they ran out of stock. So what must we do?
You must go to the streets.
Somebody, that's a business opportunity
Bah.
for some people. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girls ended up buying what do you call this? Pick and pay. Pick and pay clothing.
Yeah.
But to me, support the bucket cause
Yeah.
where they'd get like 12 to 13-year-old shirts, 10 to 11, 8 to 9.
Yeah.
And then they'll print on them.
Okay.
Right? So what you do is you go there and they give you your bucket options like, hey, go South Africa, go
It's like
bucket.
customizing it.
Yeah, they customize it in store. And then you wear it. So the kids were, I get it at schools, they were doing like bucket Fridays, bucket Mondays or whatever. So to my understanding, that shit was meant for kids. And then the girls were just like, no, I could wear a 10 to 11 and just tie it up. Even stomach out. Pick and pay clothing went out.
Yeah.
They capitalized. They're like, oh, okay, sure. Like, for all we know, you have a 9-year-old.
So, what I want to know, maybe you know, I don't know if you know the answer to this. I'm just asking, taking a chance.
Sure.
Like, you can wear a non-Nike, like non-sponsored gold bokeh thing, using the colors and all that. Is that trademarked? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nike gets the T-shirt, the official T-shirt. But now, if I don't want non-branded bokeh top, I can't.
You can get it.
I can get that.
Yes.
Also, that didn't run out.
No, you can't really trademark a Springbok.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's
so I think you can really, you can write SAR, like South African Rugby Union and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't think you can write that on anything.
Yeah.
But like the Springbok, the flag.
I've seen a lot of those.
Yeah. And I think like if Pick n Pay is selling in, a lot of shops are selling in. Yeah. The ones on the robots, those ones were definitely the underground ones. But generally, I think it's not trademarked like that.
Yeah. Before we go into the rugby, man, like I need to talk to the people who follow the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I've got beef with you guys, man.
Beef.
Actually, you should look at the camera, man. I got beef with a lot of you guys. Like I don't understand. Like somebody needs to explain YouTube to me, man. Like the YouTube numbers and the subscription rate. As I'm saying that, please subscribe to the podcast. Everyone, please. If you're busy watching this podcast and enjoying it at this time, please just hit the subscribe button. And then, okay.
What's the beef?
The beef I'm having is the viewership just keeps spiraling out of control. I mean, not out of control, but to my expectations, people are watching the podcast.
Yeah.
But now the subscription is just so low. Like, what's the problem? What must we do? Like, should we have a 10-minute segment where we just say subscribe, like a what do you call this? An NFT. What do you call those things?
Like pop-up ads. Like we must just have pop-up ads in the middle of this shit. Like, honestly, guys. Like, but I did say this. I think I said this episode 1 or episode 2. Which is like, no, we just don't subscribe, man. And
is it a cultural thing?
I don't know, guys. You tell us. Maybe tell us in the comments why you're not subscribed.
Please.
Or like maybe if what is it? Yeah, if you don't subscribe, you're a hater. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Okay, but just on a lighter note, come on.
On a lighter note, please just subscribe.
It encourages us to come back and sit here and keep going. Not that we'll stop, but it's nice. It's like that little compliment you didn't know you needed in the morning.
Exactly. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's
72 people are waiting for this episode.
You get what I'm saying?
At least some people are gonna get a notification for this. So please, guys, like, we really appreciate it. It shows progress on our side. It shows appreciation on our side, and we'll definitely love it, guys. If you just subscribe, if you can watch this episode right now, you can only watch this first 10 minutes via subscribe. Just subscribe, like all of the bells and whistles.
But I've seen a lot of creatives or creators, as I should say. Are we content kings?
What are we not content kings? No.
Not yet.
Not yet, brother.
Okay, but a lot of content creators, they also like emphasize on this, like, yo, please subscribe and all that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to find a way to, like, pause the video and make it only available to subscribers.
Can you do that?
I don't think
you don't know YouTube.
I don't know how YouTube works, man.
No, we like podcasting.
We can get a YouTube guy, like maybe a consultant or someone who can just put us in a room and show us some bullshit presentation.
That's the thing. Like, our staff list keeps on increasing because they're like, oh, we need a guy for this. Because like literally, we spoke last episode or 2 episodes back.
Yeah,
we spoke about like getting a uniform where we just embroider the shit. We were wearing black, so that's some sort of uniform. Where we just embroider the podcast logo somewhere. Yeah. So we need a shirt guy. And that's not even just for us. People, thank you guys, but people keep on saying, I need that shirt. I need that shirt. So
no, I think we should do it. I mean, how difficult is it? We need to just get some t-shirts, get them embroidered, or printed. One of the two.
Whatever you guys print.
I don't know if our subscribers are cheapskates.
We don't have subscribers, remember? I'm joking, guys. I know you guys have subscribed, but definitely we need to like have the full spectrum of YouTube. But what we do know is we like doing this. We like talking to you guys. We like talking to each other about the random shit that's happening in our lives across the board.
No, that's good. I mean, I think we should. Yeah, that's one thing we should sort out. Like I told you, I'm tired of going through my closet and trying to get something to wear.
Like, it's like you have to freestyle every time. What goes together? Yeah, no, you want to do just talk.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just part of it.
It is. It is definitely.
Is the rugby euphoria? Is it over, or are we still continuing with?
No, I think we're still in, bro. We're still in. As long as those guys.
Were you watching what do you call the open bars celebrations?
I did, and those guys are drunk, dog.
I think they were not really drunk.
What?
No, I think they can improve on their drunkenness.
No, they might be world champions in rugby, but whether you can drink them out of a bus.
But speaking of the Springboks and all this,
yeah.
One thing that kept coming to me, man, every time these guys are celebrating, I'm seeing one common thing. Like, okay, obviously they do the open bars thing for everyone on the streets, and yeah, the South Africans came out, man. I should say, we really enjoy rugby.
We really did.
We enjoy rugby. We enjoy winning it.
I think a combination. I think like just watching a sport where you could win it. I think that's very enjoyable. Yeah.
No, but anyway, the reactions of people on the streets has been great. Like I've seen that people were really, happy that we actually got it done. It was
definitely.
Yeah, but what I've noticed now going into culture now. What I've noticed after the after parties, you remember the guys who are like playing rugby? These are like millionaires and all that. But these guys really enjoy like a beer for real. Like they really enjoy like a beer. Like I don't see anyone sneaking in like a bottle of Henny or something. But you can literally see this guy holding a black label.
Lager live, like
But it made me think that I feel like when black people party together, it's a problem.
What?
A place that is just made for black people to
party. Or it's just us.
Yeah, it's a problem because like we don't keep each other in check. We're actually competing.
I think so. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
But if you go to a bar with your white friends, they
which
buy
I have.
They buy.
I'm really. It's a story to tell.
Okay. Yeah, but okay. This is what happens. When I go to party with my black friends, I'm sorry, Aisha, I hate using the race references, but it's very important in this conversation. When I go party with my black friends, it's a flex.
Let's
off.
go.
Like literally every table you want to get as many Hennessy's as possible and all these things, the theatrics that come with it. I've got one friend who's like, about any cricket.
We need spotlight.
You know what they're referring to. It's so funny. But anyway, when you party with your guys, which is your regular guys, and if you go to black clubs, like again, I'm sorry for referencing it with the race, but it's very important in this case. Like everyone there is really trying to show how the most expensive they can go at that very moment. But then when you go out with your black friends, your white friends, when you get to a bar, literally, if they are trying to be fancy, they're buying a whiskey and Coke. And he's flexing on you. Coke, that's the guy and all that. But anyway, I never understood that. Like, do you think that we should make more? I don't want to call establishments by name, but the predominantly big places, there should be more mixed race. Maybe we could save a lot of money.
Nah, it's probably gonna just have racist attacks all the time. Race wars.
After the World Cup, we're not yet together.
Nah, man, we don't. Like, I get what you're saying, Ray. Like all of this rugby bars, where like literally you don't even see the bottles advertised like that.
No.
It's always like we have this draft on special, 6-pack Castle Lager. It's always that. So I think. Even the marketing is meant like that. It's like,
but why does the expensive marketing appeal to us black people?
Because we have new money, man. We want to go there and show. It's new money. Yeah. Honestly, I fully believe it's that. Yeah. I think it's new money.
I'm not against it, by the way. I'm a victim of this. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
You do it too.
Sometimes I'm like, no.
Have you ever demanded cricket?
Yes.
Explicitly?
Yes.
Or cricket?
Bring mine with a thingy, with a flashlight. No, not really demanded, but I knew that if I buy this, it's gonna come.
Leading cricket.
Yeah. And I'm like, make sure that's visible.
And anytime I know you pretend it like
I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
But you've got that one friend who'll record the whole thing. You'll get the video from him.
Okay, but why? Okay, maybe if I ask you that, why did you do it? Is it new money?
No, it's not new money.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not 10,000, 20,000 spender at the club, but I would go there and get one luxury bottle. Should I say luxury bottle? Like I would get a bottle which I wouldn't buy at that price any other place except if I'm inside a club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's part of the experience.
I think it's part of the experience, but it's culture. It's the club culture that we find ourselves in at this moment.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying. When I feel like we're comparing club culture with bar culture.
So, but where are the white clubs in South Africa? Like where you find white people going all out?
Durban.
In Durban.
I wanted to tell you. Actually, this is the story. The story is, I'm on a trip. I'm in Durban. I'm with the family. It was my sister, my brother, the parents. Everybody goes to sleep because everybody had like a tiring ass day. But there are 2 days. They were in Durban 2 days prior to me.
Yeah.
So now I'm there like, nah, bro. Like, I have to enjoy Durban and get short.
This just to get the story right. When you say family, is like family, your family or your parents and all that.
Oh yeah, like not my family. This was a while ago, so it was my family, my parents and my siblings. Okay. Exclusively my parents and my siblings. This was even before I had kids. So now I go to I'm in Durban, I'm in North somewhere, Balito I think it's called. And then I'm like, nah, let me Google clubs around. So I'm like, clubs here, and I hit up a friend of mine who stayed in Durban at the time. The woman's like, yeah, dog, I'm around. I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's hit the club.
The budget is good.
Yeah, the budget is fine. No, it wasn't like exactly. It wasn't like I wasn't going for the lifestyle. I was just ordered a few drinks, music, chill out. So my friend comes through with a white friend of his, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. The homie I have a white friend vibes, which is fine. So they come and I'm like, hey, my guy, what's up? I'm who, you are who? I haven't seen this nigga. Had I seen him prior? I haven't seen this guy maybe since varsity. It was one of those days. We chill. It's a good time. We go. When we go there, like more. This is a white club. It's not a white bar. Like that's what I'm saying. There's a difference. Hickey white club. Like this guy's kitted up. Somebody was like wearing a white suit. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm like suit in Durban, dog. So I was like, nah, this place. But I'm like, okay, it is what it is. So I'm hanging with this guy. We go there. We meet some of his friends. It's a vibe. We're all in the same industry / profession. So it's all chilled. So everybody's is drinking. It's a vibe. I'm having fun with a friend I hadn't seen in a while, and his friend. And then jiggy people we started mingling, mama. I just started mingling.
Opening circles.
No, not opening circles. I was like, bro, what? I like rave, like rave music. Like, I think David Guetta made money that day. Like, I was like, yo, if you Shazam, this is gonna be a David Guetta playlist. So now I'm thinking, no, it's a vibe. Every mingler, I'm like, no, we good. The other friends goes like, I go outside, I think, for a call or something. This guy comes out and he's smoking. So as he's smoking, he's like drunk, this guy. And like white guy. So he's drunk. Now we're outside. I don't know music as much. What's up? Are you okay? Yeah, good December. It's gonna be a good year next year. Just cordial shit to people, somebody you met at a club. And then he's like, no, you know me. My friends are racist and I don't understand it. Like, you guys, there's nothing wrong with you.
Blacks are a problem, bro.
I'm like, wait, that escalated quickly. So now I'm like,
where does that come from?
What happened? He's like, no, look, we're cordial. Like, it's not like I'm not watching my phone. It's not like you're gonna steal it.
He's definitely telling you not to steal his phone.
I'm like, what is happening, right? So now I'm still confused. I'm like, my phone. Like, what are you doing? Because like all of his setups had no calm. Like I didn't know how to serve back the steak names. Like, okay, I hear you what you served, but how do you want me to return that? And it's just like, no,
that's nice, but.
Is he being nice?
No, but I just feel like he thinks
he's intent. So it's like, no, like I'm not looking after my phone. Like I don't think you're gonna steal it.
Yeah.
So now I'm there like, dude, what is happening?
Yeah.
And then I think one of the other guys then came out. And he's like, nah, please don't mind him. He gets drunk too much. Because I think you could tell from my face, which I'm pissed. So now he's like, now he's pissed that I'm pissed to him being nice. Like, no, what's your problem? What did I say? And then he's like, yes, that's how I knew, right? This guy can pretend for shit. Because then said, that's the thing with you guys. You always take offense. I'm like,
You
wait,
guys.
bro. You initiated a conversation about how you're not racist and bookmarked it with a racist statement. And I'm just like, okay, no, sharp.
It's a tough road, yeah.
I'd rather go cricket than go out with my white friends. Because by that time, next thing the truth comes out. So
but it goes back to...
let's be friends over coffee or some shit.
Maybe better. Yeah.
It goes back to what you said in episode 4, I think.
Yeah.
Where you're like, who is the real you?
Yeah.
Is it the sober you? Or is it the guy after you got drunk?
Yeah, so what does that drunkenness tap into? You understand? Does it make you like does it really bring your true self out? Oh, you never know. Yeah, but I can understand what you're saying. It's very common, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's very common. Like, yo, Melo, you see you're not like these guys. Nothing pisses me off like that, man. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, what are you trying to say, man? Like, yo... But you know that clip where the guy is like, no, you are fine. Yeah. But you know black people, bro. Black people are a problem, bro.
Like I'm a black, but
like, I'm a black person too. And they're like, no, you are fine. Which is condescending.
Which is the thing, man. Like the last month, since the quarters, honestly, I've been paying attention to the Rugby World Cup since the quarters. So it's been nice. There's been a common thing. Like, okay, we are all wishing these guys for a win. So I think that's helped. It's just I've been watching people, because so many people tapped in. Yeah, it's like other people around you tapped into the Rugby World Cup. Yeah, in like the semis or something. Until I know you tapped in like a game back. So when they come in to the semis, they're like, this guy knows the rules. So now they're like, ref. They're like, what did the ref give? And you're like, no, man, you use this left hand there. You can't use your left hand.
Dog, I didn't understand shit.
Me too, man. I was just...
Yo, but I saw you were hosting some parties.
Twice. That's the crazy part. Like, I hosted a bride for the semi-finals. Yeah. I hosted a bride for the finals. Yeah. And that, you could share. I knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Like,
everybody's looking up to you.
Bruh, I'm not outside.
It's a penalty. It's a penalty, but they're kicking from the other side. I'm like,
and you're like,
these niggas are not serious.
But
that's not a penalty.
He kicked it out. Why is he throwing it in? So I'll just complain because the players were complaining. Well, they didn't really complain much. They just stepped back and just see where they're pointing. Yeah. And then listen to what the commentators said. And then just and then translate it to the people.
Or repeat it.
No, I don't repeat it like verbatim. Like I translate it. I don't know. One other thing is Sometimes contact to the head is not really a red card. I don't even know what that means.
No, brother. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing that I enjoyed more than rugby that I don't understand. Like, I'm really enjoying this shit, but really, I don't really know what's going on. The only thing, obviously, I know what a try means. The point system, I understand. But now when there's a scrum and they're calling all these fouls out, I'm lost.
I also have no idea.
Lost.
Like now I get
the way we won the semi-final. The semi-final, that last kick. Why we got that last kick?
Oh, why is that? That was a penalty in the first place. I don't know either.
I have no idea. But
like the final. I think there was a scrum on the side.
Yeah, but it just ended there.
Yeah, there was a scrum on the side, and then I think they had the ball, and then jiggy, the game is over. I'm like, what happened? What was happening in that bundle?
Can you imagine, like, people who, if we didn't watch football, and people were talking like this about football.
I hate it.
That would be crazy.
You see the thing with you people. No wonder Maburu are racist. Oh, it's just because we don't understand rugby.
Yeah, we don't.
Like, if we understood rugby, maybe there'll be racial harmony in this country.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it tried, man. I think if there's one thing that tries to unite us, it's just that I think we're too far apart. But
sport
is one thing that can try to bring us together. But it worked. I think like during the World Cup, we're all happy. And like I said when we started this episode, my mood is good. Yeah. Generally because I feel like the country, the net happiness, it went a little bit high. Yeah. The net happiness.
There wasn't even load shedding for a couple of weeks there.
Load shedding is fake, man.
Okay. I don't think I can talk about load shedding.
Oh yeah, you've got a contract.
I think I'm not allowed to, so never mind. But yeah, man, like honestly, the World Cup was dope. I can't even lie. Like though we enjoyed the pretending to understand the shit. We enjoyed all the clips that trended. Boy, Elizabeth. What is it, Elizabeth?
Apparently they met or something.
Yeah, they met. Yeah. They took a picture. And they got towers over everybody, bro.
Bruv.
Those guys are giants, man.
Those guys are giants. But wait till they meet the NBA guys. They look like midgets.
Like in terms of height, yeah? Nah, those guys are funny. Giants, bro. It's like...
They've got a gift. Okay.
Oh, that's...
Okay.
Pause.
They got wood.
They got good.
Maybe I should say.
So the Springboks have good and then the NBA guys have what, like...
Let's not do this stuff. Let's not do this stuff.
But yeah, in terms of height, I'm sure they're tiny compared.
Yeah, but anyway, I feel like it was something good to enjoy, and it made the Saturday. All the games were on Saturdays, right? I mean, not all
one
the
of
games.
them was a Sunday. I think the quarters was a Sunday.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it was something to look forward to work, and then something to talk about at work. You know, all those people you never get to talk to.
But the Monday morning conversations were easy.
Yeah, they were nice.
Like, oh no, the boys, eh? The boys did well.
You don't want to say too much.
No,
the boys
did well.
Just to say I'm happy. Yeah. I'm happy that the game was actually... Yeah, but no, man, I think that was one of the most important achievements of the country this year. You understand? Shout out to ANC.
Shout out to ANC. Thank you, Mr. Ramaphosa, for delivering the Rugby World Cup to us.
It's always awkward when...
Like you guys...
No, man, don't do that.
What?
You're singing for your lunch.
I'm begging. What is that what the new kids say? I'm begging. Hey, I'll be begging too much. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's always awkward, right?
Yeah, when the presidents show up at this event, they look out of place, these niggas. Can't they just like dress in a tracksuit and all that and look like everyone else? These niggas are in a full-blown suit, like they just came out of the office. You know, they're on the stage. I'm like, nah, guys, come on, relax.
We're just playing games. No, that's the thing. Hey, credit is taken. Political credit.
But the security detail of the president is crazy.
Is it?
Jeez, I could see when he's watching his box is not really a box, but when he was watching from, I see people they can see him trying to take pictures and all that, but you can see dudes in the background, like yo.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like.
Yeah,
like people in the corners,
bodyguards and all that.
Yeah.
But I think what's the worst thing that can happen at a stadium? You think like somebody can attack a president? Because I think you forget about politics.
Yeah. You know, the dual situation. That's the thing. Like, hey, the world. I think that's the thing. I think once rugby tries at its best to remove the politics of it all, and then it doesn't become, oh, this person should have been captain or this person should be doing this, then it just becomes a team sport, which I think the management did well when it comes to that. Then it just becomes about the sport. Anything, bro, I'm telling you, if you remove politics from anything, that shit becomes
nice. As a minister of sport?
He's not even. You thought he was there because he's minister of sport, ne?
It's not. He's the minister of sport, man.
I don't have my phone on me, but he's not.
He is, man.
He's not. He's just waiting for vibes.
Who's the minister of sport right now?
No. But I said to you, that nigga you went for vibes.
Whoever is the minister of sport right now, he's dropping the ball. I thought as easy was. No, I mean, he's not visible. I mean, Razmetes took that thing so far. Mbalula. He made it look cool, and it looked like it was pretending to be
him. Maybe it's him.
I think it's him, man. Let's check.
But I almost said no. Just check the South African Minister of Sports, and if it's not easy, I'm gonna crack up because I believe it's not him. I think he just went there for vibes. Yeah, I think I forgot what the department is called. That ended up taking Mama Joy there.
No way.
Something about tourism and shit.
No, it is Easy Come.
It's him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was worried. We need somebody to check this thing for us.
We need a fact check at the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely not as much of a vibe. And there's a lot to work with, man. Like with the country doing so well, because now the cricket is up.
Yeah. I hope the guys catch up the score. But anyway, let me not jinx it.
Yeah, let's not jinx it. Now we're putting a timestamp on the pocket.
Yeah.
For all everybody knows we recorded it the day we released it. So
I'm sure they are aware we don't do that. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, man. Oh, but anyway, I mean, the minister is dropping the ball. I mean,
properly,
I feel
bro.
like not really dropping the ball, but I feel like maybe he's trying, or the scores that, the standard that Balula.
I say it was a bit too high.
Maybe it was too high. If there's one thing that he did well, I think, I'll give that to him. Like, it was one of the things that he took to the next level. Yeah,
and just making the ministry seem
active.
Yeah.
I think, is it important though?
Activity ministry is important because, like you're saying, sport has this thing where it can unite, it can just make people forget their problems. Like essentially, right? Like all the fan parks across the country were full. Yeah, people
but
forgot
I think
the issues for a second.
I'm being unfair to you, actually. Like, the reason I'm asking is, what's more important for the sports minister? Is he more worried about policy than the actual sports that's taking place? Like, they should be more worried about quotas in sport, player pays, and unions and all that. Then the winning of the World Cup and presence must be the last resort. Like, it must be the last celebration. You understand? Yeah. So the reason I'm saying that is that, would you rather have a minister who's visible there at all the sporting events, or the one who's trying to change the policy that governs football, that governs rugby, the unions, how the players are taken care of, and the systems in which other players come into the sport? You see, there was quota before. I don't know if it still exists.
I think that's the thing. I think the ministry is attempting to take credit for the quota element of it, to say that assisted somehow. Yeah, maybe.
Well, let's not go. Like, I feel like we won. Yeah. So
it's not necessary to go into the depth of. Like I said, if you remove politics from anything, life just becomes significantly simple. Did you win or did you not? It becomes like that.
No, man, it's fine. I feel like we're happy as a country. I think let's leave it there with the World Cup. Anyway, with things that are happening in the country, speaking about security for the president, I see that the South African Police Service has just signed a contract with Virgin Active. Okay. Like, I don't even know where to go with this, but Virgin Active, guys, the gym guys. So essentially, SAPS got a contract now to get all the cops in gym. What's your take on that?
I don't know about your experience, but
wait, my experience in the gym, my experience with the cop.
Your experience with the cops. I don't know your experience with SAPS.
I know you did not run away from any cops.
But my experience with SAPS is that generally it is Gora. They're all very fit.
What?
SAPS.
Man.
What?
Okay.
My experience with SAPS is that they generally very.
Is this some reverse psychology?
No. I'm just speaking of my experience with SAPS.
Is this the ones you saw in Durban when that white guy was taking? Okay, let's break it down for us.
They're very fit. Like, but DV, generally. Okay. They are generally very active members of the community. Like, if unyago wana people who are active, you first go to SAPS.
That's a comedy bit you practice.
It's not. I am talking about. Honey, what's your experience?
But certified. All those things you mentioned, like, that's totally the opposite of all that, man. Come on.
Virgin Active are wasting money.
The government
is wasting money. No one is gonna go,
the
bro.
Cops won't go to the gym.
None. Have you seen those guys, dog?
No, but maybe it's because the gym wasn't free.
But these niggas can't do this.
They can't certify.
Yeah.
No way.
Bro, it takes hours. I'm tired. Hey, Munna, what are you doing? Lapile, bro, I never certify.
Dude, when you do your job, sometimes you take a little break. You.
Okay.
The cops can take a little break every now and then.
Okay, let's ignore my sarcastic experience with SAPS.
Yeah.
What's been your experience with SAPS? Have you ever been like, okay, well, when I that man, I can't see and I can't mad. If I not 30,
I always feel like I can rob a place with a cop car standing outside.
And nothing is gonna happen.
Nothing is gonna happen.
Precise.
I mean, like, no, but like, I don't understand. But I feel like, I mean, let's be fair, D-boy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be fair.
Okay, we're being fair.
SAPS, for you to enroll as an SAPS member, the first requirement is what? You must be South African.
Okay.
And now let's look at South Africans.
Mm-hmm.
What's the weight category for most South Africans?
Our BMI is ultra obese. Off the roof. We're killing it in rugby. I think that's why we're killing it in rugby. Because our BMI is crazy.
Yeah. So that guy was like, what did he say? Salads don't win scrums. He killed me, man.
Salads don't win scrums.
Yeah. But anyway, SAPS members are members of they are South Africans, and then obviously, if they are going into that, that's the general outlook they're gonna have.
Is there no physical? There's no physical requirement to SAPS.
There's definitely 6 months.
Oh, I think you just shouldn't have a tattoo because that way you sit down or some shit.
Oh, SAPS member, you can't have a tattoo as a
cop.
cop.
You can't have a visible tattoo. Apparently.
Visible.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if they naked the strip check, but if it's hidden properly, I don't know if
they. You're in grade 12 and your only option left is to become a cop. And the only problem is that you've got a tattoo on.
Yeah, scratch that shit off. So, I don't know. Can you scratch a tattoo off?
Yeah. But it's like a very difficult process.
Yeah.
So
it would have to be something like that.
So you think this is a good move from the government?
I think this is a horrible move from the government. I think it's a complete waste of money.
Imagine going to Virgin Active and there's like 10 vans outside. You're probably not going to enter the building. You're going to think something is wrong there.
Like the cops, like thinking these guys are inside exercising will be the last thing on my mind. Like there's no way. Like I'll be like, I'm not. There's no way, dog.
But like, you walking into the gym, like how's the scene there? Like, what's happening?
My imagination.
I just want to see the picture. First of all, the parking lot is full of white.
First of all, the parking lot is full of
But
vans.
they drive nice nowadays. Maybe there's a couple of GTIs, 320s outside.
So let's see the vanity.
Yeah, but the problem, they're branded.
Yeah, but somebody went to Joe, and then when you get in, how do you think that shit looks? Parabalams everywhere.
No, let's not shit on the cars like that. One nigga is gonna pick it up, and the next thing I'm getting stopped there. Man.
No, that's you.
You, the guy from the podcast.
Okay, wait, nah. Parabalams everywhere, of course.
Mm-hmm. Standard workout shoes. Mm-hmm. Standard workout shoes.
Parabalams, yes, okay. Of course.
Yeah.
Long socks, of course.
Ubai. Do they, as a cop, like, what's the rules with the gun? Like, can you work out while it's on around your waist?
No. I think the gym would have safes for them. There'll be an SAPS safe section for that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're assuming there are no guns here. So now their rankings are pretty called SAPS, so you can just do whatever.
Yeah.
So obviously the treadmills, generally the boss, the body sergeant, Matebula, body chair, walking properly. Captain Matebula is walking properly 3 kilometers per hour on a treadmill for like 13 minutes.
That's great.
And he's gonna get off. I'm like, whoo! And that's the longest he's ever worked. Man, no, guys, SAPS and activity at image.
But let them try it out, man. I feel like a physical, a fit cop might need less cold drink.
They're gonna fuck vitamins are expensive.
The
vitamins. But now I'm going to get the protein guys again.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's gonna go left.
Oh shit, I just noticed. Or the USA, the last look at the USA, you know. Oh, guys. I'm not ready with this.
Yo, that's gonna be crazy, man. Like, yes. Nah, but I feel like, congratulations to Virgin Active.
For the free bag.
Money. Yeah, this is easy money. I feel like your equipment will still be in good. That's a training loan. Legit. I can imagine. No, but okay. If you're the captain of the station,
bet money they're gonna sell.
What's your KPIs? Like, in terms of like fitness. Like, now, what are you gonna put in there? You want weight loss, muscle gain? Like, how do you think this? Yeah, this is some high level. This is something that should be asked at uni.
Come to think about that. I'm thinking the breakdown for this contract. I want to see it because
like
this is easy money for Virgin
Active. Virgin Active's got a vitality system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe they can register and then put in their weight and all that. Show as well as their progress, and then maybe you can send in that report.
Oh, that makes sense.
Show that, okay, this is where I was, this is where I'm going now. And then maybe you can get a salary increment because you're fit. Because you're not going to be chased. When was the last like cop chase in South Africa? Like, I don't remember.
No, like I literally saw a video of a police van with a bunch of like people at the back. I think like 8 people.
Yeah.
And then they were taking them out. They were supposed to just go to a station.
Yeah.
They were not handcuffed or anything. They were just walking through. This isn't a police station.
Yeah.
Like a prop. Like. If we could put this video down here, bro. I think one guy from the line is just like, why the fuck am I getting into the police station? And he just
without handcuffs.
They didn't have handcuffs, guys. They were just getting out of the van, being walked somewhere. He just ran. Ran and then climbed over the fence. And then there were police everywhere, dog. The best I saw was some old lady go, sorry for shouting, guys.
I can imagine how that sounds.
Loud. My bad. But literally the best I saw was like a 3-trot. Hey! And then she was done. He just hopped over and left. He left.
The guy made it over. He gone.
He left. Nobody tried. Nobody was like, let's chase him down. Let me get back into the car and go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Like SAPS. This is easy money for Virgin. By money, they're gonna sell us memberships.
When you know, sometimes when you negotiate with the gym that can I pay next month, they'll be like, "Fuck you, we've got a contract now with the SAPS. If you don't pay, you're out." Yeah.
Virgin Active is gonna be very cocky from now on.
Yeah.
Bet money, some nigga is gonna arrest somebody. Be like, wait, you know you're gonna run 2 hours on the treadmill for me.
You're gonna do it to hold my phone. Go on the treadmill. That's the bribe.
That's the bribe. Don't take this desk treadmill for 2 hours.
He knows he'll cake it on the bonus at the end of the year.
He'll cake it on bonus. So like I'm walking to man.
Funny thing.
You ran 10 kilometers yesterday.
But your stomach is getting bigger.
This is an easy bag for Virgin.
Okay, this is all funny and stuff, but just to bring us back to earth there, like, why were you so unhealthy, dog? Is it the type of diet?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm unhealthy as fuck, and I'm busy to say, Captain Matebula. I don't know, man. It's the beer, the diet.
Because no, the thing is, my funny thing, a guy who's poor and a guy who's very rich, they have the same body structure. Like, I don't get it. Like I know in the past, when you're rich, you had to be fat and all that. Yeah. But nowadays, when you're rich, man, come on, you need to eat healthy. You've got enough money to go for workouts, get a personal trainer, and all that. So your richness must be shown in your health, look out and all that. But we just look like the guy who has nothing.
Oh, which is still your point, though. Like the unhealthiness is across the board.
It's across the board.
It's like across class and
everything.
And race, actually, because I hear them niggas be
man. That's why there was a guy who was like, "Hey, please change the mannequins in the retail shops, because those things are not depicting real South Africans.
I really.
Like, yeah, man, like that's
like South Africans are so unhealthy. We've gotten to a point where we pick the BMI scale. We're like, nah.
It's not necessary. It's not real. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Consider the South African woman's body shape. This shit was made for white women.
Yeah, that's true. But they're right. They've got a point.
If it's 35, you have a point. The problem is it's 48.
Way above.
Even if we're correct. Hey guys, I'm gonna get into trouble over this. No, I mean, health-wise, we're just not in a good place. I don't think we prioritize it as much.
But when you went to primary school, did you do like physical education?
We did.
How serious did you take it? Or how serious did your teacher take it? Not so serious. Eh?
Nah. Well,
in high school, it was like a free period.
Actually, yeah. Like you could do whatever you
want. Just gonna lazy around. The guys who can play football will go play. But the other guys, I mean, it's a free period. So I think maybe if we are being serious now as a podcast, the way to correct it is to take it as serious as mathematics in the lower school grades and all that. Bring it up into your lifestyle. Because when I went to varsity, dog, they told me there's a gym there. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go work out. Dog, I worked out for like a week. I was like, fuck this shit. You know, as the cops right now are celebrating now. We're gonna gym now. We'll come back to this this topic after a week.
You're gonna see. No, honestly, but what I've noted, a lot of my guys actually have been caught by this bug. Like once you decide on fitness and being like a gym guy or a gym, whatever the female version of it is.
Not Betty. Gym.
I want to say gym buddy or gym honey. I don't know why I thought those two words.
What is it? Gym. It's a fitness bunny.
Fitness bunny, yeah. If you want to become like a gym guy or a fitness bunny, those people tend to take their shit seriously. Like I have a friend who calorific content, he checks it. Like
the what?
Homie, like calorific content of food. Like,
yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like how much calories are in this? He checks that.
But this is the first step.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once that bug bites you, ne? Bro, your life just it changes for the better, I think. And I think we need a generalized way that could happen.
Yeah, because I mean, all these diseases come from that. My personal experience, not now though, but back in the day. I would think, I'm overweight and all that. And then work out for 1 week, go out to party. And the guy, hey, you're in phenomenal shape, hey? I'm like, what? I'm in what? After I get that compliment, I'm done. I'm going to go mess it up. No, but okay. But to be honest, what I mean is that when you let's say you work out and then you go out and you try to tell people, you know, right now I'm busy working on, I'm working on this and that, blah, blah. They're like, but you're okay.
That's the problem.
Like, that's a very big problem. Like, you should not tell somebody that, no, it's not like you've got a problem or something like that. I feel like that's what a lot of people miss it. Like, everybody's always telling you, but you look fine. What are they comparing you to?
But that's the problem. I do that shit to myself, right? When I have at my fittest, I was like, nah, I never want to look like this.
Yeah.
And then when I look like that, I should change the reference.
That's what always happens.
My problem is now, I think my reference is like Gwedemantash. So it's like, I'm going to be fine for a long time before I actually see a problem.
We're going to bleep that out.
Oh, flip, sorry. Why am I getting into trouble with politicians today?
But at least the Virgin Active will solve that. They should just do it for all the politicians. The way do they have to narrow it down to SAPS?
No, but honestly, like I think that's the thing. Like you're like, oh, I don't want to look like this because that's your definition of fat. And then the next one, and then the next one. Like recently, I posted. I know you're watching this, homie. I posted a picture of me and a homie of mine, and then the homie responded like, why did they call us fat then? We're not fat, we are fat now. Like,
and 10 years from now, you're gonna look at yourself today and you're like,
I will miss this point.
I wish I was that big.
I wish not.
Maybe this has something to do with your age, eh?
No, but the podcast is gonna force me to Like they have an angle on our pot bellies.
I wasn't happy with the previous one.
Exactly. I think that's why we're wearing
I
black.
was busy googling like slenderness, how to change slenderness on a video.
You have to edit it.
And then it puts your body like this and your head
No,
is
my camera adds 10 pounds. So we looked like 50 kilograms bigger than we
it adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, 10 pounds.
Especially the 4K.
So you committed to the lie.
I need to convince myself.
It does not. So we're just out of shape. We're just out of shape people, dissing more out of shape people. But maybe we should like do some podcast challenge, bro.
Like what? Like lose like 10K?
Yeah, we say we're gonna lose 10K. We get a few subscribers. But can I go group chats? That's more challenger.
I don't think
whoever wins gets to be on the podcast.
I don't think we're the best people to do that.
Why not?
Nah, we're setting a bad example. Let's get in shape first.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like together, we get in shape together, and then I'm aiming for 10, you aiming for.
I see people are
8,
literally
or a percentage or something.
Yeah. What you're describing, people are actually making money from like you join a team's meeting, see, we work out on like the screen and all that, but it works. People
like
are
personal trainer vibes.
Yeah, personal trainer. Like, but they got a gym list, like workout. Actually, not a gym list. Sorry, they've got a routine. What you're gonna follow, what you're gonna eat, and then she's almost like the overseer, personal trainer
from a distance.
Yeah. But for me, I'm like, you gotta see me during the morning. At 8 o'clock, I'm eating that cake.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I feel like that's where they lose it. But I mean, it's up to you as a person.
Again, like personal fitness is a personal. Yeah. It should be a personal objective and a personal goal.
Usually, a lot of people like you get a little heart attack, and then the doctor tells you that you need to change your ways.
Imagine waiting for heart attacks, change your ways.
I mean, that's how extreme it gets. I mean, like sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, I'm losing it. Like,
I'm getting carried away.
But there's nothing I can do because I will go work out for 1 day, 2 days, and then.
That's what I'm saying. Let's make it a community project, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are fitness buddies who will listen to this. I'm sure there are gym bros who listen. They're like, let's go, boys.
Speaking about fitness, there are more guys who are fitter than us. What do you think about the Fury and Ngannou fight?
What a transition. What a transition. I loved it. I was watching the final, so I didn't watch it live. Yeah. I caught up with a fight later.
Yeah.
So I remember having watched the Springbok final. I went through the Twitter streets. Yeah. And then the first clip that pops up is Francis Ngannou dropping Fury.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, there's no way. Rewind. Drop. Hey, no, man. I swear I probably watched the clip like 8 times.
Yeah.
Because obviously I was watching
the best clip last week.
Bro.
It was the best clip out last week. Like, anyway, did you give Ngannou a chance? Did you feel like he would actually show out the way that he did?
I did not. Because honestly, Tyson Fury has proven to be the best heavyweight boxer in the world.
Yeah.
But I think, generally the people he needs to fight. He fought Klitschko, he fought Wilder a couple of times. So you look at it and you're like, okay, this guy is the best heavyweight boxer in the world. This is your first heavyweight bout. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to give you a chance. Yeah. So once you drop him, then that's what I'm saying. It just... things are a bit skewed because of that.
Yeah. You know what is to blame, né? There's a lot of MMA fighters that actually transition from MMA to boxing, and they do a terrible job. So we use that scale to say that these guys who move from MMA to boxing, they are doing terribly bad. Like, they are very terrible. But then for Ngannou, who himself, when he started MMA, he was actually had a dream of being a boxer. So it was different for him. Even in MMA, he relied a lot on his boxing abilities. So people totally discarded that and overlooked the skill that he had as a boxer who's doing MMA. Because there's a lot of strikers in MMA. But when they transition, oh my God, they're so bad.
They look horrible.
They look horrible.
But I think it's because over time you sort of commit yourself to the other weapons in your inventory.
Yes.
So that one is not, as opposed to somebody who's a boxer, because that's the only weapon, I guess.
Yes. Imagine like an F1 driver. Yeah, and he knows what to press when he's behind in the race, to accelerate and then now you get in a normal car, those functions are not there. So I feel like that's the same thing, the transition that they make. But for me, I feel like the victory from Ngannou was not really... Okay, he didn't win, of course.
He didn't win, of course,
Which is, I mean, the boxing world, guys, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Why?
Like it's embarrassing. Like, what's the whole point of proving that boxing is rigged all the time? Like, seriously, every time I watch a boxing match...
It feels rigged.
It feels rigged. I watched Lomachenko versus Devin Haney.
Yeah.
The guy gets beat all over the place. And then suddenly, no, this guy won. Like, I feel like it's more of what to sell. It's a seller's market. Like, they always want... okay, obviously, the status quo, they must keep it. MMA fighter comes and beats the best heavyweight they have right now. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. But why do they have to stop people's dreams, man?
Which is the thing. The thing is, we watched the fight. Like, it wasn't in secret, but I disagree with you there. Yeah. I thought Fury won.
You thought Fury won?
I did think Fury
overall,
won. Yeah, overall. Yeah. I just think there's a judge there that sort of like made it
obvious. Terrible.
Like, the score was apart. I think to him, Fury won all the rounds except the one. Yeah. Except the one he was dropped, and I was like, that's not what happened. No. But yeah, so that's the thing. There's too much of that. But what does it do for UFC? Because one, Francis is not in UFC.
It does nothing.
It does nothing for them.
Because now, if MMA fighters are gonna start thinking maybe they should transition to boxing, they don't know what's waiting for them. It's a very niche point that okay, let's say niche. Niche is like small, right? It's very few who can do it. And the rule that applied to Ngannou is not going to apply to everyone else. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, Ngannou was the heavyweight champion in the UFC, and he had a little bit of a dark cloud with the UFC and all that. So there was a little bit of a story there to build up to the fight and all that. But when all these other MMA fighters transition to boxing, no one cares. If I should put it like that, the way they were invested in this. This was a guy who we bet for him to lose so that the UFC can feel vindicated in letting him go. You know why the UFC let him go?
What is the point? Maybe that's the part of the point.
Yeah, the UFC let him go because of his demands.
Okay.
He wanted certain pay, and then he wanted certain... Worst of all, he was not fighting for himself only. He wanted whoever is fighting not to get Mickey Mouse pay.
Ooh, okay.
You understand? Like, he's getting... Okay, apparently he's never made $1 million in the UFC from one fight. So he wanted at least the disparity mustn't be that crazy. Because, we are both putting ourselves at risk. So at least let it make sense. Because the UFC pay disparity is crazy. You find, if you're fighting like Israel Adesanya versus Strickland, like we've touched on this one. Israel Adesanya is making like $3 million from the fight. You're making like 900,000. Same fight. Yeah. But
that's like less than 10%.
But anyway, it's star power. They believe in it. It's star power. People are watching for Adesanya and all that.
The split, the profit split has always existed.
Yeah, it has always existed. But now
it needs to be closer.
Yeah. So he was fighting for that, and then medical insurance. The fighters, they pay for their own medicals. Like, whatever happens during the fight afterwards, the consequences of the fight and all that.
That's on you.
That's on you.
That's on my...
Now you've got it. Like, okay, Ngannou makes 600,000 from a fight. He's got coaches to pay. He's taking another fight in a year's time. You understand? Like, it's not like...
Because this money needs to last a year, essentially.
So how are you going to pay your coaches, pay your living expenses out, pay for your medicals and all that on that once-off payout? Because it's not like they're getting a salary every month. It's... as and when you fight, that you actually make the money from this. So he was fighting for so many things, and then now he gets this fight in Saudi Arabia.
Which made me millions.
Yeah. He's looking at about $10-20 million. Imagine. So all I'm saying is that the crossover was good for Ngannou, but it's not going to be good for every other UFC
fight.
It's once in a while. That's what I wanted to say. It's like anomaly. Like, it's out of the normal. You understand? It's not going to happen for everyone.
But him coming from there, like, what is it? One day, if one day when you're like the biggest guy in the world or I'm
Is
this
it mixed
famous.
martial arts?
No, just in anything. Let's say one day I come up with an invention.
Yeah.
People can still look at me like, oh, I got from Madumbiji.
Yeah.
However much I might not feel proud of being from Madumbiji or take credit of it, Madumbiji can still claim me.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying, Ori. Doesn't matter what my opinion of where I'm from is, they can still claim me. That's what I'm saying. So does UFC prop up that their guy who can do everything can do your shit too? Even though so many other people have proven not.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I feel like let's not say UFC.
Yeah.
Let's say mixed martial arts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's say somebody who does mixed martial arts, can they really progress in one art form, which is boxing? Yeah, I think it's something to be proud
possible.
of.
Yeah, okay, so it's a general...
But like
mixed martial
said,
artists can take credit of it and proud of it.
Yeah, UFC, remember, is just a promotion. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think, you've got a point there. They should be proud that their own can excel in boxing. And boxing, no boxer can ever excel in mixed
Did they go back and renegotiate?
With UFC?
No, does UFC go back on the table with Ngannou?
No.
It's over for you.
It's never going to happen. No, Ngannou is now signed with PFL, which is another promotion. So they need to get him a fight that side.
In Saudi Arabia?
No, not in Saudi Arabia. In that promotion, in the PFL.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe... the fight everybody want to see is John Jones and Ngannou. But Ngannou is in PFL and John Jones in the UFC. So they have to find common ground and have that fight done. But Ngannou is now 37.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It needs to happen within the next couple.
But
John Jones is not young either, no?
No, he's 36.
Yeah,
but
that's
anyway,
what I'm saying.
he injured himself now.
Again?
Yeah, he injured himself. He had a fight coming on the 12th of November. This next week, Saturday, with Stipe.
Yeah.
But now he injured himself and he's out for 12 months.
Oh, yeah.
12 months.
But
he had to retire. I think he was going to retire from the UFC on this fight. Yeah, but
and
now,
maybe join the PFL and all that.
Yeah, so I feel like it will happen if John Jones and Ngannou. The PFL is not as strict as the UFC. So either the two promotions do this fight, it becomes a mega fight, or Jim Jones. Did I say Jim Jones? I keep John Jones.
John Jones.
Yeah.
Say John Jones.
John Jones. Once his contract is over, the
Ball.
UFC. Hey, I listen to too much hip hop. Yeah, man. But anyway, but congrats to Ngannou. I think like he. People thought he fumbled the bag because the UFC was giving him a 10 million deal over about 3 fights or so, which he turned down, and he got that money in one fight. A fight he lost, but I think he generally won because he dropped fucking Tyson Fury. Yeah, it was a good feat.
He won a lot of people. I think we want to see him fight again.
Yeah,
actually.
Before we close, man, what do you think about the Saudi Arabia guys really taking over sports? Like they've got the golf thing, they've got
sports washing works.
It works, right?
Sports washing works.
But
like if you have money, it's almost like you can do anything. And like, but look at the fight. Like, what's behind you,
they
dog?
could have spent almost $500 million on that fight. You saw the people that were there.
Bruh.
Like who was
like
there?
They flew everybody over. Cristiano was there.
I mean, who gets Kanye West to go out?
Kanye West was there, performed, yeah?
I don't know if he performed.
Yeah, I think they had like a small concert for him on the side. Like they throw in the
Who
bag.
Who gets Eminem out of his house?
Bruh.
The Saudis are like, hi.
Come
on, man. Like,
and they just got confirmed as 2034
World Cup.
My math is horrible. 2010, 2030. Yeah, it's 2034 World Cup. FIFA World Cup hostess. So that's like
I'll be
2 visits to the desert in like 14 years.
I'll be 44 years old.
You're going to be old. Maybe that's why we ended. Somebody said, oh, let me tell you the story from 33 years ago. And somebody said, oh, yeah, from the 70s. Like, no, from 1990.
Imagine.
So, yeah.
Nah, time is gone, man. But I feel like, man, this was a little chill, a good one. I feel like let's cut it here. Otherwise, our non-subscribing viewers I gotta struggle to get to this point again.
Exactly.
But guys, please, man, let's subscribe to the podcast. I mean, just give us a little bit of encouragement. But anyway, we like you and thanks for watching the podcast. And all you guys that are watching and not subscribing, guys, come on.
Please, man.
Stay with us.
And please subscribe to, we're expanding our social media presence. You'll find us on Instagram, you'll find us on TikTok. Obviously, you find us on YouTube, you subscribe there, all of the links are there. And again, thank you so much for listening.
I'm Tooms.
And I'm D-Boy. This has been the Common Chaos Podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers.